All right, so I'm going to start by placing my numbers where I know they need to go. So my 10x squared is going to go in the bottom left of my rectangle, my area model. The 25x is going to go on the bottom of my diamond, and the negative 15 is going to go in the top right. Then I multiply 10x squared and negative 15. Don't write this down yet. Then I multiply to get the top number, right? Okay, so now I've got 150x squared. Whew, that's pretty big. Since it's a negative 150, I know that I'm going to have a positive and a negative. And now I need to start thinking about all of the different factors that multiply to 150. And I want them to have a difference of 25 since I've got a negative here. Okay, so I've got 1 and 150. That's clearly too big. 2 and 75, still too big. 3 and 50, getting closer but not quite yet. 4 doesn't go into it. What about 5 and 30? Hey, there it is, 5 and 30, difference of 25. So I want my 30 to be positive and my 5 to be negative. Now I'm going to put 30x and negative 5x. And when I work the outside here, what's the greatest common factor of 10x squared and 30x? So I can do 10x and 1x. And then I would have negative 5 here. And I would have 3x here. But what do you notice about these? Do they have a greatest common factor? Yeah. They do. Okay, so let me show you what we can do instead. Do you notice that all of these have a greatest common factor? 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to divide each of these by 5. And when I divide this one by 5, I get 2x squared. And when I divide this one by 5, I get 5x. And this one by 5 is negative 3. Now this is what I'm going to put into my area and my diamond. So 2x squared is going to go in the bottom. Negative 3 is going to go in the top. 5x goes in the bottom of my diamond. And then I multiply these two and I get negative 6x squared. Negative 6 is a much easier number to try to figure out the factors for, right? So I know I'm going to have a negative and a positive. So 1 and 6, there we go. That's what I want. That has a difference of 5. I'm going to make the 6 positive and the 1 negative. And now I can put those over into my area model. The 2x squared is going to go down here so that it multiplies up to the 6. Oh, sorry, that's not x squared, just 2x. The x will go over here, so that multiplies to 2x squared. That means this one has to be a negative 1, so that when I multiply it by x, I get negative x. This is 2x, that means this one's going to be a 3. 2 times 3x, 2x times 3 is 6x. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. So I know I did it correctly. All right, so now x plus 3 is one of my factors. 2x minus 1 is my other factor. Neither of these have a number I can divide out. So I know I did it completely. But the biggest thing is you cannot forget to put that 5 back there in your answer. So I'm going to write that down here. Don't forget to put the 5 in your answer. And I'm going to put a note up here that says the greatest common factor is 5. So divide everything by 5. Okay. Now I want you guys to copy these notes down. I do have whiteout, yes. I just got whiteout. Oh!
Horrible.
play the video.